Hey everybody, it's Tom Yoder here again at KSJD, and my man DJ Theo behind the camera today. Thanks DJ Theo for helping out. Today we are going to show you how to accept a phone call that you can put on the air. Now, you have to be very, very careful about this. The last thing you want to do is put someone on the air who's going to drop F-bombs or say something completely inappropriate. So, call the person, talk to them, make sure they understand the rules, the FCC violations that could happen, and make sure that everybody understands what's going to happen once that caller is on the air. Okay? So do that first, please. Thanks. So now let's walk through the actual technical part of what you're going to be doing. After you've talked to the person on the phone and you say, okay, let's get you on the air, the easiest way to get somebody on the air is to have them actually call in to the station. But first you want to set up a few things. So Theo, go ahead and pan over to this part of the board, which is the phone slide right here. You see that? Now, what we're doing when we accept a phone call is we're going to work in the audition channel, this green audition channel here, okay? Because what we want to do is we want to make sure that the phone call sounds good and we're all hooked up before we actually go on the air. So there's a couple things that you're going to want to do. You're going to turn your phone slide on at the bottom. You're going to put it into the audition channel assignment at the top, just the audition channel assignment, and go ahead and slide it up to a reasonable position on the board, the little gray average bar or whatever. The next thing you're going to want to do is switch, and this gets a little bit tricky. Right now what we're listening to on the what I call the CR75 slide, where your volume knobs are, is we're listening to the program channel. In this case it's Democracy Now! Going out over the air through the program channel. But what we want to listen to is what's in the audition channel. So you may have heard, and I'll do it again, got Democracy Now! Playing. As soon as I hit that, it goes off. In your case, you may have some music going or something like that. But if you pan over and look at this meter, you can still see I've got Democracy Now! Going out over the air. The reason why we want to listen to this is because we're going to talk to the person on the phone in the audition channel before we put them out over the air. Okay? So the next thing you want to do is come over here to your microphone. You got your microphone on. Maybe it's in the PGM assignment. Take it out of the PGM assignment. The reason why is because if you put that up and you start talking to that person, if it's in the PGM assignment, guess what? It's going out over the air, okay? So put it only in the audition assignment. Then you can push it up. You're not on the air because, again, it's not in the PGM assignment, only in the audition assignment. All right? So if we go back to our phone, make sure the phone is on, it's up, and it's assigned to audition. We're listening to the audition, and our microphone over here is in audition and on. Now I'm just going to call the station. Again, you've already set this up with your caller, and you say, okay, call me 564-0808. Call in the station. What you're going to see, of course, is the phone's going to start to flash, or at least it should. Starts to flash. Answer the phone up here by hitting the answer button on this silver box up here. Answer it. Now, as you can probably hear, I'm actually talking through my phone, through this box, to the board. Okay? I hope this all makes sense. Now what I can do is I can put on headphones and I can hear the person talking, and I'm talking to that person through my microphone. Okay? Again, I hope that all makes sense. When you are ready to go on the air and you've got your headphones on, everything's great, you're fading your music down, you're ready to go on the air, all you have to do, and go ahead and pan over here, Theo, is put the person into PGM. I'm going to slide this down so we don't actually go on the air. Put them in PGM, and you are putting that caller on the air at that point. You also put your mic into PGM over here. Are you panned over here? Put it into PGM. And you are on the air. You are talking to the person who's in PGM on the phone. Your mic's in PGM over here, and you're on the air. Okay? So I hope that makes sense and that's helpful. One other thing is when you are done, if you still want to talk to the person, just take them out of PGM, take your mic out of PGM, and you can talk to the person again off the air through the audition channel assignment. When you want to hang up your phone call, you need to go up to this silver box over here and hit the drop button. Drop. Hangs up the phone call. One last thing, you don't want to leave the CR75 slide where you're listening to what I like to call your ears in Audition. You want to put it back into PGM. And again, there's your Democracy Now! Or your show or your music or whatever's playing. Okay? That's it.